A new development this midday in the latest twist to rock the Richmond County Sheriff's race. News 12 has learned that a civil complaint has been brought against Latasha Moore. Now, she's the woman whose complaint about an alleged vote-buying scheme led to a state investigation into Richard Roundtree's campaign. You may remember Moore accused Jefferson County businessman Jerry Lee Jordan of promising her a car if she voted for Roundtree in last month's runoff, and convinced others to do the same. Now, in a sworn statement, Jordan's wife, Kashina Jordan, told investigators that Moore sent harassing text messages after the vote-buying allegations were revealed. News 12 has obtained transcripts of those messages. We're going to share them with you tonight on the news at 6 o'clock.
All right, this is the exclusive clip, the news clip of Richard Roundtree, the guy who's running to be sheriff in Augusta, Georgia, and his vote-buying scandal. That's right. Y'all may have people who have scandals of buying votes with a little cash and little trips, whatever, but our people in Augusta, Georgia, they be buying votes with cars. They be like, hey, nigga, you in the bus, you want to ride in the car? Vote for me. All right, check out this news clip. Joe King, the comedian, disgusted.
It's not by the car because I got a car. It's by that I was mad that I got up early in the morning making people vote, making people get up out their beds that don't first want to vote.
Latasha Moore says she got the text messages to back up her story, and tonight on News 12 at 11 o'clock, you'll hear more in this News 12 exclusive. Meanwhile, a criminal arrest warrant has been filed against the woman you just heard, Latasha Moore.
That's right. News 12's Chris Thomas has the inside story.
The owners of You Wanna Ride used cars are at the center of this alleged vote-buying scandal. Today, they are striking back with this arrest warrant application for the woman who brought the initial charges. Take a look.
News 12's very own Chris Thomas with the inside story.
You heard it here first. A warrant application issued for the woman making vote-buying allegations in the race for Richmond County Sheriff.
I think it's an interesting story. It's kind of comical, but I think there's bigger issues for us to be concerned about.
Latasha Moore accused You Wanna Ride used car salesman Jerry Lee Jordan of promising her a car if she voted for Lieutenant Richard Roundtree in last month's runoff, and convinced others to do the same. Now the Jordan family is accusing Moore of harassing phone calls and text messages.
I mean, some of this stuff we really just cannot read on air.
According to the criminal warrant application, Moore sent several messages, including, Jerry, can you give me a car for $500? I did take people to vote. You are getting real mean. Then, Jerry, you are trying to be mean. One ain't going to hurt you. All that money you got. The response from Roundtree's camp?
I think the main thing is that we're continuing to go forward on the campaign. He's continuing to run a great campaign.
Even as Moore declares in one message, I will prove my point. Just didn't really cooperate because it's going to fall back on Roundtree, and he ain't saying blank. Lieutenant Roundtree's supporters say the community should focus on the candidate's qualifications.
And when we talked, I found out that this guy knows more about law enforcement than anybody I've ever met. And remember, I was a prosecutor for 14 years. I was totally blown away.
All before these explosive new text messages that shed light on allegations of vote buying from a woman who, according to this report, tells Jordan's wife to stop running your blank mouth. News 12 just interviewed Me Too blank, going on to state, I will go to jail, but I will beat that blank first. Back here along Deans Bridge Road, I should point out the court date has been set for later this month. Of course, we will keep you updated on the very latest. For now, in Augusta, Chris Thomas, News 12.
Thanks for that, Chris. We did speak with the Secretary of State's office earlier today. They confirmed they are investigating. The text messages have been forwarded to their office. Now, we contacted Moore. Again, you heard from her a little earlier in this broadcast. Much more from her tonight on News 12 at 11.